for now, anyway. Right, let's put that next objective on. Unholy Father. Yeah, that's the thing I love. I haven't been killed yet. And if I'm gonna die, I feel like it's gonna be to one of those gladiator guys, or just generally because I've run out of health, run low on rations. But yeah, I had real vibes of Odyssey then when that guy ran in. I was like, oh. Because I remember dying many a time when they ran in, and you're just like, oh no, do I fight them, do I run? I don't know if Ulrich is a bit OP for me now. What was he? No, the fact that I didn't have any armour, like, only that signified why I wouldn't fight him. I wonder if I'm going to get a thing saying about what all these guys are called, like the gladiator sheep in the old one. Maybe. So. Right, now to work with Leaf. So far, they all seem pretty loyal to Soma. I can't see a flaw in there. I mean, maybe the girl, just because of the fact that she's in love with Soma, so maybe she tries to impress her by getting movement in and then beating the crap out of him. I don't know.
This priest blows as much air as a hailstorm. You cannot be allowed to keep spewing.
Did you sail through a storm? You never mentioned.
Eivor! A fine day for being out, no?
Soma said I would find you here, Leaf. What's your plan?
We're ridding the world of a priest who spouts praise for the Elderman and funnels tithes into Wigman's coffers. So the plan is this. We sneak in, gut the priest, and return to Soma. That will get Wigman steaming.
How did you come to join Soma's army?
We came to England together, sailing under Guthrum. The great summer army, the Saxons called us. When Guthrum left for Wessex, Soma stepped forward to lead. Something I would have liked to do myself.
What would you do if you were the Jarl of Grandbridge?
I would run the city in my own way. I would not give Birna and Galen's opinions equal weight.
Do you not trust them?
I wouldn't say that. It's more. Birna's boots are stuck in the mud, and Galen's are in the sky. If death were bearing down upon us, I worry neither would have what it takes to carry us through.
Well, now he seems like the most dodgy now.
As a master shipbuilder, what does your work require?
Patience and love. I know each of our vessels as a parent knows their child. But building ships needs silver too. The hard wood, the tough fabrics, the expensive paints, the yellow I use, for instance, that must be imported. A high price for a happy color. I'm certain that's why someone stole my paint some weeks ago. Blasted thief.
Did someone steal his paints though, or is he just saying that?
You were there when Guthrum made Soma the steward of Grandbridge. How did that feel?
Good fortune for her. When Soma took hold, the silver started flowing and the people started dancing. She knows trade. I do wish I'd been bold enough to put myself forward, to take on the burden and honor of running a city. But that's beside the point. Soma is my Jarl's corner, and I'm her sworn man. No act of any god will change that.
So he is quite loyal.
Good conversation, Leaf. Now let's take down Wigman's man.
Too right, too right. Wigman's
It
will
seemed like it
awaits
could be
his
him,
reward.
but at the same time, it doesn't
My
now
warriors will
just
distract
because
the
of the
Saxon
fact
forces
that...
at the gate. You and I will find the priest.
But now because he said he's loyal and stuff, it doesn't.
Need to clothe myself.
What's...
You know, I would much prefer a more straightforward approach. But for you, I'll try something new.
Okay. I'll keep your voice down. This place is heavily guarded. Wickman's priest is in the church.
Off with you.
Look at the structure. The trees that were hewn. The devices they must have used to lift stone. Solid work.
Are you in the midst of a conversion? Shall I steal a small cross for you as well?
No, never. Can't a craftsman drool over other crafts?
Wickman should have killed you all off the first time.
That's from Wigmund, Father Cuthbert. I want to thank you for your continued support. I must say I am charmed by your pupils. They are endowed with an experience that I suspect can only be attributed to your wisdom and guidance. Please continue sending them my way, and please want to speak with such spry young men, eager to learn the Order of the Ancients. There is much for them to gain, and they are welcome to follow this great cause. So before they became Templars, they were called Orders of the Ancients. Ooh, this is a very powder trap.
Me strength. Keep the rat busy. Oh, die!
Ow.
We watch each other's back.
I feel like the shield just makes me a little bit sloppy, I feel.
Shouldn't you see that? A hood should work.
Ow! Where are you? I don't know where you are. just like escape, and my method of escape is just to move through the door. Ah, that guy had money on him. Woo!
Put you on a pike! Come on then! Focus, we have this! With me, brother! All right for that!
Hello, mate. You alright?
Can't scamper free this time! God damn this!
Unbelievable. Uh-oh. Suggests power level way more than I can handle. See where to start. Light bow. What do you call about the bow? Berserk and metal. Let's get out of here, mate, before that guy comes.
Well struck. We made short work of Wickman's man.
That we did. You've proven yourself an asset to us. I'll see you back in Grantbridge.
I feel like I've earned like no information. I think the person could be. I'm assuming I've got to accuse him. I don't know who to accuse. I have no idea. He said about he doesn't want her to be in charge anymore. He'd like to be in charge himself, but he would like to be in charge himself, but he also said he's loyal. And he also said his paint was stolen, but is that just something he's saying? I still kind of feel like it's the first guy, but he's like, I owe my life to her. She's like, I'm in love with her. And he's the only one that's dodgy, but he says he's loyal. The only thing I can think is to just search the town a little bit. Look at the houses, it's really close. I'm finding like bonus standards where horses do not like to get into water for some weird reason. Guardbricks out. Let's see if we can't search a few of these buildings and see if we can find any bits of information.
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
There we go.
The other side must be barred.
Oh, it's got to be a ship one then. There we go. Wigman Journal, members of the Order. Grant British ours. The one they call Soma retreated to the bog where she belongs. Her army dismantled. Today we usher in a new era. Okay, not what I was looking for. I don't feel like I am going to find any clues, but I feel like I'd better just check just in case. Because I found a clue a Wigman journal in that one, so maybe there's more. One of them actually tells me who the traitor is. So right now I feel like I didn't have any information until I who the traitor is. Lips inventory, 4 bolt 6 barrels of red paint, 7 barrels of blue paint, 4 barrels yellow paint. If can haggle down East Francis trader, if not 2 barrels. Soma allocated resources elsewhere. Again, reason I cannot fathom. We'll need to drive hard bargain to get any more than that. That must be Soma's little bit. I can work out where their houses are. Maybe they'll say something incriminating. So Liv hasn't said anything incriminating, but he has said how she's moved the trades or something along, and he's just a bit like, oh, why has she done that? Maybe he saw something. Yeah, hold on. Just want to check that it's not a thing. No, it doesn't seem to be. You have any information?
Hello and welcome.
Oh, fair enough. It's a shop.
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Fair enough. So that was Liv's little hut. I'm hoping that the other two have huts too, or house of some sort. That's about it. You got a couple more of this, like in a sanctuary.
Did you see anything the night of the
Here we
attack?
go.
Only Lif, fighting bravely.
Oh.
Did you know Lif carves a poem in each of his longships? He's a craftsman and a wordsmith.
Where are these longships now?
Lost in the fog of the Fenlands, sadly. If I could reclaim them, I would. To return his works of art, he'd be so grateful.
To be sure. Good luck to you.
New intel. Oh. New intel, what does that mean? Yeah, I don't care about you on my servers right now, it doesn't interest me. What does that mean then? Apparently I got more... Oh wait. How does that work? Press to open the world map, new intel. Where then? Where's this new... No. What is this new... Tells me there's new intel, but I don't understand how do I work out what this intel is that I've just received. That's way too far, that's just enough. So, 1, 2, 3 is good. So, I get lost in doing different things. Right. Oh, wait, did someone come up there? No. Weird. Maybe this is one of the houses. Ah. Note on Burner's bags. I am not a noble. Honor is noise to me, but for the first time, I wonder who is the better. What is the better thing to do? To stay at your elbow, smiling with a thorn in my chest, or to leave you behind and pull this barb from me? I will stay, but only as long as you need me. This must be Barney's house.
These bags are bienes, packed for a long journey.
Ooh.
These bags are bienes, packed for a long journey.
But that doesn't say she's the trader, just means she might be leaving soon. Like, abandon her because she'll never love her the way she does. Oh, I don't know, guys. So tough. Looks like some burnt food. That is some burnt ass food. Aha! Let's see if they can store anything. Be careful, it's not like a side quest. Oh, it's a general store. What's that? Dean wanted for murder. A man reportedly known as Igil the Forsaken Crow has broken several laws by stealing food and murdering several innocent Danes who had hoped to trade with him. He is tall and brooding and is wanted under Dane law. The rule of Alfred the Burgred and the laws of God. I wonder if I can talk to him about other stuff.
What can I get for you?
Sorry. No, nothing, thanks.
I must take my leave. So long.
Hey. Ah, fair enough, that's cool. Nice.
I have not had a win all day. I must turn this around. Maybe.
The most suspicious one is
You'll
her.
get nothing out of me. Nothing.
Insects like you would not be crawling out of the muck if Wigman wasn't hurting. Talk!
Something has happened.
I'm finding the prison here quickly. I'm gonna pick this up now because I want to know what it is. The tricking of Aragon Bloodtongue. The winters passed and the rig grew mighty but lean. A great warrior that fought in great battle on the northern way. He was often spilling raven wine, defending the family clan in constant battle. With the Bible kingdom to the south, known as the Whale clan, led by Aragon Bladetongue, who is a legend, has a sword in the midst of battle. Rig was only 12 winters old when it is said he grabbed a rival warrior and clenched him so hard in a headlock that he tore the man's head clean off. That night as he drank, he returned to the head and heard it sing, "You will be betrayed by the last curtain." He kept the skull of his enemy, and from that day forth, any man who challenged Rig to battle would have to talk to the skull. This, they say, gave him an advantage, and he won many battles and gained his second nickname, Big Skull Talker. Saga page collectible. Ah, it's an artifact. Fair enough.
Come on, I need a challenger.
Oh, this is what's happening if I can give him my information.
Eivor, the plan worked. One of Wigman's captains caught him sniffing around Euroli Ponte. Remember, you don't need to kill him. Have fun. I'll be planning our next move in the Longhouse.
Little boy, where is your daddy hiding?
Godless heathens. Grambridge is a province of Lord Wigman of Walden. The city is rightfully his.
Poor soldier. Doesn't know what heathens do to men of God like him. Hasn't heard the stories, it seems.
We can educate him. Look at those ham hands. Could make a nice pair of gloves.
And his heart, a heart that beats in a lad like this?
Feed a family of 6 for a week.
Let's cut his throat now and water the orchards with his blood.
Oh, sweet lord, no, no, no! He's on the Isle of Ely, Ealdorman Wigmund, in the monastery, I swear.
Thought that would take till the next morn. Let's tie him up and let him rot away.
Oh, fucking Dane half-wits! The Lord will smite you from this land, all of you! May God have mercy on...
That home-thieving snake might have cast a curse on us. I couldn't risk it.
Christians don't curse.
Wigman's on the Isle of Ely. I'll tell Soma what we've learned.
Does that make him more suspicious now, or is he just being a fool?
Thor himself could not drink me.
Eivor, what did Wigman's little man have to tell us?
Wigman is at the monastery on the Isle of Ely.
Hiding among the church mice. I'll need to plan our attack. But I won't face him while the traitor he commands is still under my roof. So what have you learned?
Your secret tunnel had many footprints nearby, and its mouth was painted with a yellow mark. Whoever betrayed you, they did so by marking the tunnel entrance, then opening the way to let the Saxons in. Birna is in love with you. Unanswered love is a volcanic emotion.
Birna has always been unpredictable. But she's a warrior grown. She does not let her emotions guide her actions.
Birna used to be a smuggler, hardly an honorable life.
There is honor among even the lowliest of men. Danes know that better than most.
Birna was packed for a long journey the night of the attack.
You think she wanted to leave us?
I think she was prepared to leave, that's certain.
I don't know, it's tough. I feel like I want to go my first guess though of the guy that stabbed him, because he was the only one not caught by the Danes during the attack. And a man can know someone their life, but when they're used to living their life on the edge, that can
Leif
change
wishes
in an
he had
instant.
stepped up to lead, and to be where you are now.
Leif has a celebrated place in my clan. As a shipbuilder, he is without peer, and he knows I know this.
Leif disagrees with how you run Grantbridge.
This city thrives under me, as a bustling port for his longships, for instance.
Leif told me his yellow paint had been stolen.
Yellow is a troublesome color to make. He was upset when his stores were stolen.
I found an empty barrel of yellow paint beside a longboat launch. Yellow paint was used to mark a boat the night of the attack.
An odd time for a fresh coat of paint. But that's his work, is it not?
I don't feel like telling her these things is actually helping me get an
Garland puts
answer.
his visions above everything, to the point of fanaticism.
Visions are like clouds. Each person sees a different meaning in the shape, and Galen sees an important meaning.
Garland told me he was near death when you found him and saved his life.
Yes, people thought him cursed. He was adrift in deep water. But don't we all deserve a guide back to the shallows?
Oh, I don't know. And then I'm going with Galen, man. He stabbed that guy before he said anything, like he was thinking that he was going to go, "You're the traitor." So he's like, "Oh, stab him." I'm going to go with him.
That's all the evidence I think we need.
Gonna go with it. My first gut instinct.
Who is the traitor?
That's who I'm going with. It's Galen? Yeah, Berna's the woman, Liz the Brisbane. Yeah, Galen.
Garland betrayed you.
Are you certain? This will be the hardest thing I have ever done. Stay close by me, Eivor. I will need you.
How do you plan to deal with this?
As a leader must. My family, my inner circle. Today we make sure what has happened to us will never happen again. We end Wigmund's life. But not all together. For you cannot survive the winter with a rat in your larder.
Woo! Tense moment.
Galen. You have betrayed me, Galen.
I haven't! Soma, you're the key to my life. You must lead me to my destiny. Carry me to the summit of victory.
Do not warp what is real with the stories you tell yourself. I have seen no signs of your destiny. What I have seen is my people slaughtered, my city befouled, and your delusions fueling the destruction. How dare you think your destiny, your greatness, outweighed all of ours?
So I never knew whether I was horrible.
He believed too much in fate, and not enough in us. Take him away. I feel as if I have torn off my own arm.
Wigmund deserves death, but killing him won't make your family whole again.
You think I don't know?
Well.
This is for those who
Can I
follow.
listen, man?
To join me is to take an oath. To break it is to suffer. We make camp on the outskirts of the Isle of Ely. Join us there.
As you wish.
She carries the weight of leadership on one shoulder and the bonds of her people on the other. Now that she's lost one, she walks lopsided. It will take years of toil to rebuild those bonds with her people. Yet she is unburdened now. Lighter. She is a leader, not a friend, Eivor. Her mistake was thinking she could be both.
I'll take on all comers!
Assassin.